The True Story About Mr. Cool and the Tears for Fears by Wayne Wallace. Hi, I'm Wayne Wallace, your favorite True Special superhero star on Cartoon Network. But you all call me Mr. Cool. I may like to tell you all about why we are Mr. Cool and the Tears for Fears. It all started when I at the house of Cartoon Network. I'm in my outfit when I'm feeling blue today. And why I'm feeling blue today? Well, it's about that time my parents are terribly mad about Tabby Cat, and Tabby is terribly mad at my parents too. That is why they are grouchy, and I feel sad and grumpy down in the dumply. Meanwhile, when I take my dog Junior a walk at the park, we saw Mr. Missable, the blue jay, who is sit on the bench and feel down. So we came walk up to him, and I said, "Hi, Mr. Missable, why so glum?" Mr. Happy is having a trip," said Mr. Missable. "He'll be back for 3 days. And also, Mr. Roo, who came to eat my sandwich. And now, I'm so miserable, I can sing the blues." Junior and I feel sorry for him. Just then, I have an idea about why we had to chase those blues away. I said to Mr. Missable, "Say, Mr. M, I think I know that. I think I know the way. Yeah, I think I know the way how we chase those blues away. Why not we get a new job?" Then Mr. Missable turned his frown upside down, and he said, Wayne, my man, that is a cool idea. Why you can play your trumpet, and I can sing. Just then, John Sad, who walk up to us, and he said, "Hi guys, are you two talking about a new job?" "Yeah, man," said Mr. Missable. "We just talking about the job. Well, how must we feel?" May I join you guys? May I please join you guys?" said May I please join you guys? Says Strawsat. My brother Strongbad entered my room and start jumping on me when I was asleep. And they know that I was dead. Oh yeah, I said. Oh yeah, I said. Well, we feel sorry for him. We're sorry, man. And yeah, you come to us. Like Mr. Missable can sing, and I can play my trumpet. Well, that that is a good idea. Excuse me. Well, that's a good idea, says Stronsad smiley. Maybe I can play a piano on the stage. But how do we get a new job? But how are we going to get a new job? Asked Mr. Missable. I think we will a jazz club, I said. That's a good idea. That is a cool idea, man, says Mr. Missable gladly. But how do we get those jazzy musicians? Yeah, agreed Stronsad. It's easy. I passes out all the invitations to anyone around the world. Woof, said Junior gladly. When I wave with my magic disco cane, I wish for the invitations for come to meet us at the jazz club. And poof, the invitations is here. And soon they are going to, there they goes, flying around the world. Just then, Jane the Blue Jay got hit by the letter. He looked at invitation curiously, and it said, "Dear Coolidge or Lingback characters, come meet us at the jazz club. Signed, Wayne Wallace." Jane is so delighted and soon to found us. And he found us at the park. "Hey, cool cats," he said. "I got all the invitation for the jazz club. Mind will I join you free?" he asked. "Sure, Jane," I said. We'd be glad you join us." "Aw, sweet," said Jane. You cool cats came for the right drummer, because I can make the rhythm. And I think we need more cool musicians when they want a new job. When I let my dog Junior home, we take a hot air balloon with my magic disco cane, and we take off to pick up the 3 more new citizens. We'll fly to the Big Rock Candy Mountain in Camelot, where we looking for the bassist. Where we came to land for the young musician's house, Bingo the Hound Dog came, and he had the invitation with him. "Hey, fellas," he said. My friend Melody showed to us about a cool or a laying back friend want to join Wayne Wallace and the others at the jazz club. just and they want me when I like to join you guys. Well, you could play your bass. Well, you could play your bass and all kind of instruments, I said. And we will, and we all like you join us for the band. Oh yeah, said Bingo happily. When we pick up Bingo, we fly to the 100-acre woods in London. When we looking for Mr. Song and Dance. And that Mr. Song and Dance we know is Eeyore the donkey. So we come to land, so we all come to land and we say hello to him. Hello. Hello, anyone, said Eeyore, who is feeling down. It sounds like you guys need a musician who need a new job. May I join you all? Sure, Eeyore, I said. We have the room for you. Climb aboard, pal. And finally, we fly to New Mexico, where we're looking for the guitarist. And that guitarist will be Cartman Cat. Our feline friend who knows about the meeting is at the jazz club. Where we came for landing, she said, "Hola, amigos. I got this invitation when you guys have a meeting at the jazz club." "Oh yeah," I said. We coming to pick you up about yours and our feelings. She told us about her great-grandparents, her great-great-grandparents, and her great-great-great-grandparents are passed away for many years ago. And we know how she feels. It just happens our friends are died from many years ago. Even Miss Brittany Murphy. And so we make some room for Cartman and take off to the Meadowland. Where we in the Neverland, we went to the building. It's just like the jazz club. And that must be it. That's new job we wanted. So we entered to the room, It had a stage, a cafe, and a pool table. And downstairs. Wow! When we at the cafe, we are thinking about what names for ourselves and this club. What kind of name is going to be? Asked Strawsad. What about the laid-back friends? Said Bingo. But we don't think that's the name for a jazz club. Maybe we call ourselves the True Blues. Maybe we call ourselves the True Blues Buddies, said Jane. Yeah, agreed Mr. Missable. Excuse me. Sounds good idea. Sorry. Sounds good idea, James and Jane. But I think we will call ourselves the Cool Pals, said Eeyore. But then, Comet is having a cool and brilliant idea. She said, I think I have an idea. How about we call it the Jazz Club Cafe with Mr. Cool and the Tears for Fears. And that would make awesome idea. And so we need some instruments. And so we need the instruments and a t-shirt. And I know the spell how we bring it our instruments and a new shirts. For the way with my Disco King, I read out the signs, the instruments, and a new blue t-shirts with the names on it. It says, Mr. Cool and the Tears for Fears. And I'm curious how Cutman knows about the name. And she knows anybody call me when I am so cool. And we've been listening for Tears for Fears music video on YouTube. I thought Mr. Cool and the Tears for Fears was a bad idea. It was cool, make awesome idea for the name. The next day, we bring out our guests when they are coming a jazz club cafe for days and nights. And we start at 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. So we all start ready to make a swinging tune. And all the audience are start snapping their fingers. Excuse me. And they are so proud for us when we sing the blues and a cool sounds. And when we on the paper, I in the news with Eeyore, Bingo, Stronzad, Jane, Mr. Missable, and Cartman at the Jazz Club Cafe. And that's the story of me, Cartman, Bingo, Eeyore, Mr. Missable, Jane, and Stronzad. How we have a new job and a band. And I'm so glad you come to see me when I tell you a true story. I hope I hope you have a make awesome day. And hey, stay in school and be cool.